Confectionery Conference just around the corner, we catch up with Pascal Baltussen, the Chief Impact Officer for Tony's Chocolonely in Amsterdam, to discuss how the business is approaching sustainability across its operations through its retail sector and also dealing with farms on the front line in Ghana and Ivory Coast. As the company acknowledges, there are plenty of challenges ahead, but it believes it's meeting them head on.
Yeah, thanks Neill, and thanks for coming to Tony's Chocolonely, our home base, for which we have started the business here almost 15 years ago. So my role in Tony's, I'm Chief Impact and Operations. So I look after the operations of Tony, but also looking after all the work we do on the ground in Africa, working with our cooperatives, working with our farmers, and trying to get to a great outcome for farmers in origin.
Stuff. And obviously we've had a challenging couple of years with regards to the pandemic. Can you explain how this has impacted your operations and how you've been coping with the past couple of years?
Yeah, we've been very fortunate in a way as a business. We've been thriving through the pandemic in terms of our global expansions. Consumers love our products, love our mission, and what we've seen is that there's actually a lot of traction in the markets around getting our products and getting our brand in people's houses. So we've been in that way fortunate through the pandemic, but clearly as we all know from a personal side and for the team of Tony's, people that work in our business and everywhere, it's also impacted us in terms of not being able to be in offices for 2 years. So we're very happy now that we're back into the office and getting the vibe of real life conversations and real people working together back in place. But from an operational point of view, it's been a bit of a pain, but overall we've been managing through brilliantly.
Indeed, and just in terms of your mission there, it's obviously the big challenges still remaining in the market for child labour. Can you talk to us about how you're addressing that at the moment?
Yeah, so our mission is 100% slave-free chocolate for the world. What we see is that we have a 3-stage roadmap that we've applied for getting to that mission. The first thing is by raising awareness in all the markets around the globe. So we want consumers and people to be aware of the challenges that are out there in the world of cocoa. The second thing is we've built a company and a brand to address that and to role model to the world that we're an impact company that makes chocolate, that can do the right things and inspire people to do the same thing as well. So on our third pillar of the roadmap is about inspiring others and making sure that people follow what we do, and we do that through Tony's Open Chain. So the combination of getting our company and doing the right things, role modeling our impact, but also inviting others and collaborating with the chocolate industry to make the necessary change that is needed, will eventually allow people to get to a living income, will get people to make sure that their children can play, can go to schools, can have fun and grow up in a safe environment. And that is the aspiration and that is the wish that we want for all of the cocoa sector.
Excellent. And I know that it's, as we've discussed, it's a long journey, but you feel that some genuine progress is being made.
Yeah, we're very confident about the progress that we are making. When you look at the results that we have over the last 10 years of doing work on the ground, working long-term with cooperatives and people in the field, what we now start to see is that the impact is really shifting. We're seeing a significant portion of our farmers actually do get to a living income. Not everybody and not enough still, but we see living income is really starting to make a change. We see on child labor and children in cocoa farms a very significant reduction versus the industry and the starting point that we had. So if you look at the model that we have and we apply the 5 sourcing principles that we have at Tony's, what you see is that genuinely and really makes a significant impact in making the world a better place.
Fantastic stuff. And finally, looking ahead to the rest of this year, there's a great deal of work to do ahead, as you were suggesting there, but it sounds that there's some real momentum in terms of your portfolio and action in the community and wider market.
Yeah, what we see is that our impact is doing really well. We're making phenomenal progress, and as I said, we're showing real results on the ground in Africa. At the same time, what we see is there is huge traction with consumers, with retailers, and with markets to actually do more Tony. So as we are growing as a company, the growth momentum is not slowing down, it's actually accelerating, so we're doing really well. And that makes us very proud, because every growth that we do allows us to make more impact and get more farmers to a living income. And I think that is the magic combination of what we're here for.